Hello and welcome to CIPD Bitesize. In this video, we're looking at AC1.2 from the 5001 Organizational Performance and Culture in Practice unit. This is part of task one where you've got 12 questions, 4,550 words for the 12 questions. So you're looking at 379.16 words per AC, or you could just say 380 words per AC. Now, let's get into it. So you work for this is about an acquisition of Calmare House to Chaffinch Group. I'm going to let you pause and read it, so we'll do a quick pause here. The task is essential in the scenario for CIPD, so ensure that you are fully up to speed with this scenario. This scenario is imperative to pass every single question on the AC, so make sure that you know it. Now, I'm going to pause here for part one because there is a part two, so go. Now we've got part two. Okay, so again, this is just how the organization has been sold from Calmare House to Chaffinch Group and the struggles that the organization is going through. Now, let's dig into the question. By all means, pause it and read it. Make sure you've got the full scenario in your head because that's going to be critical. Analyze how Chaffinch Group could use a rational approach to strategy formulation to ensure that services provided meet the customer needs. So analyze, you're looking at it from multiple different angles. A rational approach to strategy is what they're asking you to use as your base to meet the customer's needs. Now, within the case study, you'll see that there's a couple of things that staff aren't happy about, but you'll also see there's a number of things that residents aren't happy about, and residents are leaving. They're the customers in this. So what is it that they're doing that's making the residents leave? What is it that they're not happy with? How can you use a rational approach to strategy to improve that? That's what this question is looking for you to do. So you have 380 words. Analyze, you're looking at it from multiple different perspectives. Reference case study per perspective, but using the rational approach to strategy. Find some evidence of what your recommendation is and how it's improved something or how it's changed something. That's what they're looking for you to do. They're looking at you to come at this from a HR perspective and go, using this rational approach to strategy, we want you to change this. We think we should change that. We think you should change you. That will help you when answering this particular question, because that's what they're looking for you to do. They're looking for you to be that sort of critical friend. And a critical friend will be able to help them sort of mitigate through these elements. Now, as always, what we try and recommend is that you put it into a study plan. So what is the question? Your question is AC 1.2. Your verb is analyze. Is the scenario required? Yes, it's essential. Your word count is 380. Your action points for this particular one, I would say analyzing a rational approach strategy. You've just got one main action point, which is rationalizing approach strategy to ensure that it meets the customer's needs. So what I would probably do is I would look at rational approach. How does it meet the customer needs? And I would just keep that as a cycle. I would only say it's one main action point, so you're looking at that. Now, what I am going to say is when you're analyzing, you're looking at it from multiple elements, so you want at least a couple of references so that, again, it's not my opinion, it's evidence suggests. We need to move our thinking from I think to evidence shows. And if we progress from I think to evidence shows, you're more likely to get through it. Here's an example of an answer plan filled out. How we would do it, by all means, pause the video, write it in your pad, follow it, try to get into a good habit. The more you do it, the easier it will become, I promise. Okay, so from I think to evidence shows, we're going to build out the answer, we're going to structure our answer, and we're going to move forward from there. Now, as always, we have got some recommended reading, and we recommend the CIPD fact sheet on organizational development, Harvard Business Review, what is business strategy, and AI HR, which is the basic principles of people analytics. These are ways that you can use a rational approach, an evidence-based approach to change opinions and change what people think. So that's why we're recommending this reading for you. Things that we also do to ensure that you fully understand the question is we give you a bit of a fictitious scenario to really sort of help you understand the question, help you understand the elements that are involved within it. So for this particular one, we're going to make you a restaurant or go work in a restaurant. So what if we're trying to analyze a rational approach strategy and we're trying to think about it from a restaurant perspective, imagine Chaffinch Group is a restaurant owner planning to improve their menus. So they're trying to make improvements based on the restaurant that's already there. So a rational approach basically means making decisions based on facts, data, and logical steps rather than assumptions, gut feeling. It's structured, it's deliberate, and it involves stages. So step one might be customer research, understanding surveys, meeting with patrons, asking them, looking at what people order on a menu and what people don't order on the menu, and analyze the data, sort of do a SWOT, a pestle, a competitor analysis, look at what everyone else is doing, look at what makes you unique, look at what makes them happy. Define objectives, so set what the clear goal is. So for Chaffinch Group, for example, we know it's 100% residents within 6 months. And then develop a strategy and options. So the restaurant might brainstorm new menus, staff training, delivery services. It might pick it'll choose the best strategy based on customer feedback, resident feedback, based on cost of ingredients and the elements that they're trying to do. You're trying to balance a lot of these things. And then it's all about implementation and monitoring. So just like a smart restaurant uses customer data, market trends, cost of ingredients to create the best menu and experience, Chaffinch Group can use a rational approach to build strategies through data-driven and alignment with their customer needs and what they actually want. So if they're trying to get 100% attendance, using a rational approach means what data do you use to inform your decision-making? Absolutely best of luck with this unit. I'm sure you'll do great.